I, well, I didn't just wake up, but, you know, I've been awake for about, like, an hour. And last minute I decided, I'm like, you know what, I haven't called my collection of my books in a while. Because for, like, 2 years, I did it for, like, every, like, solstice. I called my books. And even if it was just one book I got rid of, I still, did it. I haven't done it in so long. Probably about a year. So I decided that I'm gonna do it. And I was thinking about basically doing to where I have like a 5-year warranty on my books where I'll keep the book up to 5 years, and if I don't read it by 5 years, obviously I would get rid of it, which, you would think that's a lot of years. But like, I mean, I don't know. But I don't think I'm going to do it quite just yet, because that would mean a lot of my collection would be out the door. So, at least for maybe, like, for the majority of the year, I will not, like, do that yet. I'll wait. Probably towards the end of the year to, like, finally just be like, alright, I've owned these books for so long, I haven't read them, they need to go. Because it's a lot better now, my collection, when I was doing that whole, like, every solstice getting rid of books. But, like, it's still a lot. Especially when you're still, I've calmed down on my book buying. But still. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through my collection as quick as I can, because the bookstore that I go to give it to, they close at 2 p.m. and it's like 10 something. So, let's do this. So, I've had these books in my need to get rid of for so long. Like, they just literally been piled up here. And, like, there's some of these that I will most likely keep to see if I could actually end up selling them instead of getting them as credit, because they're in great condition. Like, for example, this trilogy I'll probably end up keeping. I'll be keeping John Green to see if I can sell. But, like, for example, like, these paperbacks in June Pride, I'll end up bringing to the bookstore. So, we'll come back later to this to show, like, what I'll be taking to the bookstore with me with this pile. Start off here. Obviously, I'm not gonna go, like before, I'm not gonna point back there, but, like, the books used to go all the way back there. I had gotten them managed only to up to here. This is above my dresser, so, like, my books shouldn't be here, but they are. So, no brainer, I'm keeping these 3. I'm keeping Maximum Ride. I will never get rid of Maximum Ride. Maybe, I doubt they'll take them because it's, like, so well known. I do like Percy Jackson. I just plan on collecting newer editions of Percy Jackson. So I think this is going on my maybe. I like these books, so they're staying. I read them. And I just got these for my friend, like, about a year ago, so I'm gonna keep them. I got these from, like, Book Outlet a while ago. They're Gladiator books, because I read, these 2, and I enjoyed them, so I'm like, you know what, I'll give more Gladiator books a chance. This is Pokemon. I have a Squirtle Pokemon thing. So, I think I'm gonna just keep these. I've owned these. What is it? Oh, that's a backing card. I've owned these for a while as well. I think, like, out of this pile, I think the only one I would probably get rid of is the Black Tattoo. So I'm gonna, like, look up the Black Tattoo and see what it's about, because I don't remember really. And especially if it has the love triangle. I fucking hate love triangles. They're out the door. Okay, so I just looked it up, and it really doesn't sound that, oh my god. It doesn't sound that great, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it, even though it is pretty. I love the white style cover. It's a shame, because it is to me it's a pretty cover. Like, it's not even the main character of this guy, it's his best friend. The main guy is the best friend of a guy who he thinks he's super cool. It literally says it. He thinks he's super cool. And one day, his best friend wakes up with a tattoo on his back, and then he thinks he's even cooler. Legitimately what the blurb says on Goodreads. So, like, then he finds out that, a demon's taking over his body and trying to unleash, hell on Earth, basically. And so, best friend, well, he disappears into hell. Best friend and a girl named Esme go to hell. So, like, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna read it. Hello. Ignore all the cords. I have a lot. It's probably a fire hazard. Alright, so I know this is a mess. I have a lot of pins here, but, like, my merchandise is all over here. Well, we have these books, that are never shown, ever. Holy shit, I don't know if there's, what book would I get rid of? Honestly, probably the only one I feel like I would get rid of over here is maybe Rooms, but, like, it's between two books right now. I don't feel like getting to all of that. Oh, it's dusty over here. And yes, I have my 3DSs. DSs. So, that's for the bookshelf. There's the books in the back. I feel like the only one... Okay, the one I would get rid of back there is probably Gunslinger Girl, but I would like to give that one a chance. I hate Western, like, movies, but maybe a Western book will be fine. I don't know. Shit. So it looks like, to me, everything over here, I think I may end up keeping. So from looking at my bookshelf back there, I don't think I'm going to get rid of... I forgot to look at the very top shelf. But I don't think I'm going to get rid of any of those books. Which I figured, because obviously that's my main shelves. Those are the most pretty books that I want to watch. So yeah, I figured I want to get rid of those. So since this one's color coordinated, I don't know. I think when I get rid of the books on this side, it's gonna be when I throw this shelf out, because as you can tell, it's bowing super badly. It's honestly leaning. Because I'll be replacing the shelf with my brown one that's in my room once I get the white one to replace that brown one. So yeah, I'm not gonna really go through this collection until I can replace this bookshelf and see if I can get rid of any books here. Now, I do have books in here, but they're underneath, like, all my old stuff. Well, besides that, that's not old. But, like, my old Briar Horses, which maybe I should get rid of those. I've been holding on to them since I was a kid. But, like, I don't know, maybe my niece will want them. Anyway, yeah, books are in there, but, like... There's a whole bunch of stuff on it. I won't get to it until whenever I also, do this. And as you can see, I have stacks of books here. I have a lot of books. So, yeah, whenever I replace a shelf, I will go through this whole entire collection and get rid of it. I did do, like, a quick, like, one scan over, and, like, there's some books I forgot I owned, and so, like, I quickly took a photo of them, and maybe by the time I get that new shelf, I will have read some of them and, like, figure out, like, which ones I want to get rid of. So yeah, so as you can tell, I noticeably took these always end up like, IDK what to do with them. Why did I say IDK out loud? Because I enjoyed the first book, but, like, I don't know if I'm really interested in Thieves' Cunning, but then I read, like, the blurb, and I'm like, it sounds interesting. I feel like I could read it. So for now, I'm gonna keep it once more. These two bitches has been in my, like, what's the name for it? They have been in my get rid of pile for a while now. Currently, I'm not sure on these. Like, obviously, it's the TV edition, but, like... I wish I wanted to get the Barnes & Noble hardcover, the TV edition. Not TV. Is this the TV or the... No, this is the movie edition. But yeah, in the back, the only reason, like, I'm thinking about keeping it is only because, like, in the back, you know, they have photos of the movie, which, that may be in, like, my edition. It's all the way up there. In that Shadowhunter's Guide. So I think I may, I don't know, get rid of this one. The only thing that's keeping me from getting rid of this one is because I did really enjoy the first book, but I never ever got to these two books. And obviously there's more sequels that are spin-offs from each character, but like, am I interested in reading them? I don't know. I'll look into them. And then the other one that I'm wondering if I should get rid of is this one, this trilogy. It's middle grade. I read the first book. I remember enjoying the first book, but do I want to continue with it? I don't know. Alright, so I decided to look up the rating I put for Pushing the Limits. As I said, I knew I liked it, but supposedly I liked it enough, I gave it 5-star rating. Granted, I was a teenager when reading this, so my rating could be different now, but just because I gave that one 5 stars, I think I'm actually going to keep these in general, and not... I mean, if someone's interested in them, maybe I'll sell them, but I'm actually going to just straight up keep these for now. They're getting off of my getting rid of pile. Okay, sorry for any jingling. That would be my choker. I'm wearing like a cat style type outfit. Got my cat earrings on. Come on. Flip around, bitch. Anyway, so, these are the books that I plan to get rid of. 13 minutes. Well, I was dead for 13 minutes. I did not read it. Oh my god, I'm just gonna stand up. I did not read it. I mean, no, I did read it. I gave it 2 stars, so I was like, you know what? I gave it 2 stars. I'm just gonna get rid of it, because why would I keep a 2-star book? The next book I'm getting rid of is Seeker. I haven't read it, but I did look up on Goodreads and some reviews, and people are saying, like, it's also steampunk, not fantasy. It's like a fantasy steampunk, and then there's a love triangle, and I'm like, no, thank you. Now, I do own the first 3 books in the series, but they're as paperbacks, so I decided that I'm just gonna get rid of this, and just, like, if I continue to collect them, I'll just collect them as paperbacks. So yeah, I'll just get rid of this one. Probably the oldest books that I own on my TBR, honestly. I read it, but I've owned it, like, I don't know how long, but I've owned it for a very long time. And I remember enjoying it, but I don't think I'm ever going to reread it, so I am going to get rid of it. And it's just, like, a short book, so, like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of it, because I've owned it for so long, and I've never reread it. So this used to be Imperfect Edition. I don't know how that tear happened. That's one of the main reasons I'm getting rid of it now. Yeah, I mean, I don't... If the tear's that bad, I don't know. But, like, I mean, I've been wanting to, like, get rid of it for, like, a while. And I tried reading it, and I DNF'd it, and I was like, maybe I can go back to it later. I never have gone back to it, and I don't know. If I read it, I'll just listen to it as an audiobook, and if I like it a lot, then I'll just re-buy it. Or if they still have it at the store that I'm giving it to, then I'll just pick it back up. So with this one, sorry it's so shaky, I'm holding it. With this book, okay, this was my first original, oh no. Just remembering, I bought this in Texas. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of this now. Okay, so, like, obviously, when I buy books, when I go to places, I, like, view them as memories. So, like, oh, shit. Okay, well, I own this as a hardcover, because I found a hardcover and bought it. But as I just remembered, I bought this when I was down in Texas the last time I went down to my grandparents' house, and my grandma's dead now. Yeah, she died in the summertime. So, like... I don't think I'm getting rid of this now. Fuck! Okay, so next up we have Nightshade and Wolfsbane. I already own these. Okay, these were my original copies. But then I found Wolfsbane as a hardcover, so I bought the hardcover. And then I found the first edition of, like, the regular cover for Nightshade. And, like, they never came out with, like, a new copy of Nightshade in this edition as a hardcover. So I bought the hardcover of the original cover. And I was just, like, keeping on to, like, this Nightshade copy because, like, hold on. I don't know, I just like how it's transitioned like that. So I wish that this would become a hardcover so I can get it. But I do like the series a lot, from what I can remember of it. And it's just, I don't know. I just wish that, you know, they had the Nightshade, this Nightshade edition as a hardcover. I do really like the original hardcover of Nightshade. I think it's super fucking pretty. But I just really wish, you know, they had the original one. I mean, the newer and hardback. So next is June Pride. It's a BL. It does have trigger warnings to it, as in sexual assault. I mean, I enjoyed it, but, like, not enough to, like, keep it in my collection. Plus, this is, like, an out-of-print, like, manga series, so I don't see the point of me collecting it. So I'm just gonna get rid of this first volume. I did try selling it. There was no takers in case if it was, like, a rare copy. Well, I think it is actually a rare copy, it's just no one was interested in this. Now, all those books were originally a part of my get rid of pile that I decided that I'm getting rid of today. Now, these are the only books that I decided to get rid of from today, just quickly looking through my book collection. First one is The Black Tattoo. As I explained what's like the premise in it in, you know, the early part of this video. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of it. And then I'm gonna try to see if I can get rid of The Lightning Thief and The Sea of Monsters because I want to collect these as hardcovers. So I really don't need these two paperbacks. And I forgot to quickly mention these comics that I'm getting rid of. It's The Walking Dead issue 134. I don't need it. My hair is going crazy. And this, like, Doctor Who comic. I don't need them. I don't. So I'm gonna get rid of them. That's actually my book that I got rid of here, like, a few years ago. It's still here. So I guess if I ever want it back, I can get it whenever. Alright, so last minute I decided to record me going into... There's cars coming in and out of the parking lot. I decided last minute to record me going book shopping. Though it wasn't a lot because there was a lot of people in there and I was like, But I will show, like, the quick, like, books that I got from the bookstore plus what I got from the library. These two volumes, which I wasn't expecting to see there. Tokyo Ghoul. Wait, is this regular Tokyo Ghoul? This is regular Tokyo Ghoul. I thought this was Tokyo Ghoul, like, whatever, like the spin-off series. Oh my god. Okay, this is the actual Tokyo Ghoul, like, you know, the first series. Wow, I'm surprised to find that there. So I'm, like, thinking, oh, awesome, I can continue with the collection of, you know, the thing. But no, this is from the original series. Okay. Alright. I randomly have volume 7 and 11 of regular Tokyo Ghoul. I've been wanting this book for a while, but I was wanting to, like, get it as a mass paperback. I think that's what it's called. But I was like, you know what? I can't find it at this used bookstore, so I'm just gonna go for the hardcover, and it's The Lost World by Michael Christian. Obviously, it's the spin-off. Well, it's a sequel to Jurassic Park. So I'm gonna end up reading this and loving it. So since it does deal with science, I probably most likely will listen to the audiobook like I did with the first one. Because I definitely would not have continued the first book if I was reading it. Okay, so that's all the books that I bought from the bookstore. The other books that I bought, the other books that I got from the library is Your Name, Earthbound, the spin-off series. It's so pretty. I love the coloring on it. So the library, like, she had asked me, she's like, oh, this is a good movie, and I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't watch a movie, I only read the, you know, the manga series. Coffee break. I only read, you know, the series, and I don't know if it clicked to her that this was the spin-off. And I'm like, she had asked me, like, do you like it? And I'm like, yeah, I liked it. And I'm like, God, Kaylee, add more to it. So I was just like, I pretty much guessed what was going to happen with the whole, you know, time travel between the two bodies. And yeah, when she had asked me if I liked it, I'm like, well, obviously, I was thinking, obviously I did if I'm getting a spinoff. But I'm like, Kaylee, that would sound mean if you say that. Like, I don't mean it in a mean way. I'm just saying that would sound mean if you just outright said that. And then she said, like, she liked my outfit. Was I getting hit on? As my eye twitches. Yeah, she said she liked my outfit. And I'm like, thank you. She has like, have a good day. And I'm like, you too. And then the next books that I got is Paper Girls Volume. Which volumes are these? Oh, it's Volume 5 and Volume 4. I guess that's great. I hope that person doesn't take too long with the first and second volumes then. So this is Volume 5 and 4. I was on hold for these two. Like, I was in line 2, so, and like, I'm also in like the second in line last time I checked. When I placed the holds for these, I was in 2 for the whole entire series that I, like, you know, put a hold on for the Paper Girls. So, like, it's the one thing that's, like, iffy. It's, like, sometimes when you put a hold on a whole entire series, like, you get the series all in one go. Like, sometimes, like, the later volumes will come to you first and not the first ones. And I'm like, bitch. The first one's better. Get to me. I mean, max from today on, I'll have them for 4 weeks. But obviously I don't want to keep them for 4 weeks because I'm sure someone else will want to read it in the next series. Probably the person who has already read the first, second, and third volume is like, where's the fucking 4th and 5th? And I'm like, bitch, I have them. So give me the first, second, and third. Oh my god. Ugh. But yeah, this was some strange put together video of me going through my collection to unhaul, and then you saw like a mini book shopping experience, and then you got to see what I all got from the bookshop and from the library. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, all the jazz down below. Yeah, that's all I can say. Now I gotta go to Walmart to get some chapstick because my lips have been super fucking dry and all my chapsticks have disappeared. And I hate putting, what's it called? I don't know. Equate, like, basically I'm slugging my lips. And it just feels so weird. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye.